darlings, and welcome to a brand new episode of my podcast, Girls Gone Mild. This month we're celebrating Women's History Month, and I thought today we would talk about one of my favorite actresses of all time. But before we do that, I want to talk about three women in my life, family wise, who sometimes we may have our ups and downs, but we get through it. So I wanted to start off with my beautiful mother, who has been there for me since day one. There have been times that we had our ups and downs and almost were at each other's throats. Um, but I feel like the move out here to Ohio really helped us in the end to build our friendship and our relationship together. And I love her with all my heart. Do anything for her. I just hope she's happy in the end. So, Mom, I love you. This one's for you. Next, I would like to give a good shout out to my beautiful cousin who lives 4 houses down from me. My cousin Courtney, who has helped me through some hard times, who is always listening when I need someone to talk to. And her and I have a great relationship. I wouldn't say that we haven't had a boiling point with each other at any moment. She's very easy to talk to when I need someone to talk to, and she makes things in a way. When I talk to her, she makes things make more sense in a way. But yeah, I I would do anything for her as well, and I love her with all my heart. Courtney, I love you. And the last person I want to give the shout out to is someone who, her and I never really had a good relationship, but we still love each other. We have our differences. We have our different viewpoints of how we see things with the world, with the family, and everything. But I still love this person, so I want to give a good shout out to my sister Deanna. She is a great mother, and reality is sometimes we go through hard times in our life, but in the end, it's like we have to do it. We have to do something about it. I know sometimes it's hard to go through the things that we don't want to go through, but that's part of growing up. We just gotta keep going forward and do it for the people we love, but also think about your happiness while you're going through it. I wish I could be there for my sister right now, but California really almost killed me. Unfortunately, I can't do that. Maybe when I go back during the summer, her and I can have a decent talk and talk about things. But I love my sister, so this one's for you, and I hope you're doing okay. So, now that we got 3 women out of the way of my family, let's talk about my favorite actress of all time. So, don't hate me on this, and don't at me at this, because yes, you guessed it, my favorite actress of all time is Emma Stone. And I know a lot of people don't think Emma Stone is the greatest person in the world. I mean, she is the greatest person in the world, but they don't think that she's the greatest actress in the world. Um, Now, I will admit she has done some bad movies in the past, but she's still up there in my list. And she's a very beautiful person. Come on, you can't deny that. I believe the first movie I saw her was Superbad. I think that was her first movie. I could be wrong, but yeah, I just remember seeing her in Superbad. Never would have think that she would play the popular teen. I mean, she was kind of cute back then, but she just seemed more like the person who would play one of the nerds in high school, not a popular teen. But I mean, she was still great in the movie. Um, One movie I didn't like her in was the movie Easy A. And I know a lot of people who are listening to this are gonna hate me on that, but unfortunately, I didn't really enjoy the movie. Sure, there were some funny parts in it, but it was just a movie not for my taste. There were just a lot of things. I wouldn't say a lot of things I didn't understand, but just a lot of things I didn't like. Um, I felt like she was the only one that carried the movie, though. And I think that was the last movie that Amanda Bynes did. I don't know. If you guys are listening to this, leave a comment and tell me if I'm wrong or not about that. If Amanda Bynes, that was Amanda Bynes' last movie. Um, I have seen her in movies. Unfortunately, yes, I have seen her when she was Gwen Stacy in the Amazing Spider-Man duo movie, not trilogy. I almost said trilogy. With Andrew Garfield. Unfortunately, her performance in those movies did not save that franchise. Well, it didn't matter, like, because if you guys haven't seen the movie, then spoiler, she dies in the second movie of the Amazing Spider-Man. Whoops. Um, but she looked very good in a blonde wig. No, actually, she dyed her hair. Sorry. Um, there were some other movies I've seen her in. I can't remember the names of them, but she's a very talented person, and I did not know she could sing either. Now, mind you, she doesn't have like the greatest voice in the world, but she still can carry a tune. Um, I never thought she would actually do cabaret. That was fun to hear. Um, I never would imagine that. Once I heard that, then I just started thinking like, oh, maybe she did the musicals, other musicals, and all that stuff. Um, it wasn't until I fell in love with her skills when I saw the movie La La Land. Now, for most of you who don't know this, La La Land is actually one of my favorite movies of all time. And the reason for that is because, it's a musical and they dance in it. It has Emma Stone, it has Ryan Gosling. They sing. And look, I'll even say this: Ryan Gosling doesn't have the best voice either, but at least he can still carry a tune like Emma Stone. These two were perfect for these roles. And one of the other things why this movie is like my favorite movie of all time, it hits reality hard. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but if you have not seen it, I suggest you go watch it because it's fantastic. And this movie changed my perspective on Emma Stone forever because this I felt was her best performance yet. And I feel like from then on there, she got better in her acting skills. She played Cruella, she played other roles, and it's just amazing to see because this movie really got to me. And when I told my mother about it when it first came out, she watched it and it hit her hard too. Um, but she is a phenomenal actress, and because of this movie, this is where she got her first Oscar, which was well deserved. And a lot of people didn't like the fact that she got an Oscar because they think, oh, she wasn't that good. Her voice was terrible. Yada yada yada. Like, I know awards don't mean anything anymore. Like the Academy Awards, the Golden Globe Awards, the Emmys. It seems like the awards don't mean anything anymore. But I thought it was well deserved on her part because she really did work her ass off for that part. Um, it's funny because uh, she wasn't originally supposed to be doing the part. I mean, like, she wasn't like the first choice, pretty much. It's funny if you ever seen Beauty and the Beast with Emma Watson. Emma Watson, was supposed to be playing this part in La La Land, and Ryan Gosling was supposed to be playing the Beast in Beauty and the Beast. And it's funny how they switched. Um, but I don't know. If Emma Watson did play this part instead of Emma Stone, I don't. Not saying that Emma Watson, she has a beautiful voice, but I don't know if she can do it like Emma Stone did in this movie. I'm sure she would be great, but I don't think Emma Watson would get a nomination or an Oscar for this performance. And I don't know. It would be weird if we saw Ryan Gosling playing as the Beast. It sounds weird at first, but I would have to actually see it. But we're never gonna see it, pretty much, because both of these movies were back in 2016. It's crazy. Jeez, it's almost like 6 years ago. I'm getting old. I'm gonna be turning 30 this year, and I'm not ready. I'm not ready to turn 30. But Emma Stone is phenomenal, and she seems a lot of fun too. I've seen her interviews on the Graham Norton show. If you've never seen the Graham Norton show, you need to go watch it because it's basically the only show I watched that allows the actors, the actresses, anybody who goes on that show to be themselves. That they can have fun and they're not like have to put on a show for audience like Jimmy Fallon or whatever other interview shows that go on out here. That's the only show I watched, the Graham Norton show. He is a fantastic interviewer and makes it fun for everybody. I remember watching one episode when they were promoting the Spider-Man film, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. It was her, Andrew Garfield, and Jamie Foxx. And it's funny because Emma Stone is actually a huge fan of the Spice Girls. She's never met them in real person. And Graham Norton basically was saying that, well, you're in luck because since you never met them all once, you're in for a treat. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, presenting all 5 of the Spice Girls, who unfortunately are not here. It's just amazing that Emma Stone lost her shit when she thought she was going to meet the Spice Girls in person. But it's just little things like that. He makes it fun for her, and she can just totally be herself. And she's an absolute treasure. I believe she's an absolute treasure. And it's just amazing to see that she can be herself and do what she wants to do, what she loves to do as an actress. So it's just little bits and pieces there that make her my favorite actress of all time. She's not trying to appeal to the public that, oh, we gotta look a certain way or talk a certain way. Like, I am who I am, and no one can stop me on that. She gives off that kind of attitude, and that's what I just love about her. I wish her more continued success, and I hope she brings in more happiness into the world. behind the camera, in front of the camera, whatever she does. Hell, I mean, I would love to see her go back on stage and see her perform it in person. Um, but she's just amazing. But like I said, if you've never seen La La Land with her and Ryan Gosling, definitely check it out. It's a great movie. It's a great musical. Would consider it a musical. If they're singing and dancing, then yeah, I would consider it a musical. Um, Also check out Cruella. It's a good movie too. She is phenomenal in that one. Um, what else can I say? Oh, the Graham Norton Show. Check that out as well. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all I could say about my favorite actress of all time, Emma Stone. You're not listening to this, but love you, and I wish you nothing but the best. I just want to share something that's off topic of Women's History Month. Um, as I'm recording this podcast, I keep hearing my stepfather in the living room saying stupid shit because currently he was watching George of the Jungle. You know, the movie with Brendan Fraser. He's watching it and watching it. And then the thing that really caught me um, well, not by surprise, but it's just a stupid thing that he does. He's watching a movie, and then he just says, like, this is fucking stupid. And I'm just thinking to myself, well, if it's fucking stupid, then why are you watching it? What the? I don't know. Ugh, what a miserable man. Anyway, so we talked about three members of my family: my mother, my cousin, and my sister, who I love very much, and I just wish them nothing but the best and good things in life. Um, and we talked about one of my favorite actresses of all time, Emma Stone, which I'm surprised we didn't talk a lot about her. Well, there wasn't really much to talk about. Um, I didn't want to bore you guys to death like I did last week with Becky Lynch, even though Becky Lynch is my favorite wrestler of all time. Um, which I don't know if I could even say that if since she's in the WWE. I wonder if Vince McMahon will listen to this and find me. Not a wrestler, a sports entertainer. But I just want to do something special this month since it is Women's History Month. Um, I don't know who I'll talk about next week. Maybe I'll go back to another wrestler. Maybe I'll talk about someone else. Um, I don't know. I don't know, and I don't know. But I do want to give a good shout out to my beautiful girlfriend. I still want to keep you guys under the radar, not radar, but mystery of who it is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm really enjoying my time with her, and I really, really hope we can think of something to do pretty soon. She needs to come see me perform, and I need to go down and see her so we can go on our beautiful hike. That would be a lot of fun. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed me talking about Emma Stone and me rambling. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your Wednesday evening. And for those of you who are looking forward to my WWE 2K22 gameplay, it's going to be a lot of fun. We already have my first draft picked. And currently, right now, my TikTok fans are voting on which brand should I do for my GM. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you guys for listening in. I love you all very much. Enjoy the rest of your week.